So I just recorded a makeup look, and it's actually one of my first makeup tutorials, and I decided to do it in the car on my way to Lake Charles. So yes, if you want to see how I got this look, this is like 4 or 5 hours later. So the lipstick that I had on in the beginning of the video is definitely worn off because we went to Buffalo Wild. And I wanted to challenge you guys to the challenge of makeup on the go. So either you guys can do it in the car, on the go, which was definitely a challenge, especially for my eyes. Getting a straight line was definitely a challenge, but I ended up doing pretty decently well considering there was bumps on the road. I'm gonna put all the details for the makeup down below because I know that the camera was like, you know, moving around a little bit, so I'll put all the details down below of the makeup that I used, and that is pretty much it. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my skin with Este Lauder Oil Control. This is a really important step. You want to make sure that your skin is not dry at all. Alright, before I put my moisturizer on, I put toner on. I'm just showing you guys for the video. Alright, so now I'm using Nars Malaga Tinted Moisturizer and Salma Hayek's Nuance, and that is in the color medium deep. I mix these two together because the Nars is a little bit darker than the Salma Hayek, and I think it matches my skin tone perfectly when I put them together. The Salma Hayek is something that you can get at CVS, and it's really affordable. It has a skin adapting technology, so I really like that fact, but they're both really not heavy at all. The Salma Hayek is almost like a tinted moisture, as my husband is waving at the camera. Alright, so I'm taking my Real Techniques brush and I am just brushing the foundation into my skin so that it matches perfectly. And you guys can't see this on camera, but this really does give me a glow. The next time I do one of these videos, I'm going to try to do it in my normal recording space and with a better camera. Alright, so now we have to cover up our bags and dark circles, so I'm going to be using Nars Radiant Concealer in the color Ginger, and I'm just putting it underneath my eyes. I'm going to use my Este Lauder concealer brush to pat this in, and I just want to pat it in to where it's seamless with the foundation that I put on before. And then I'm going to use my Real Techniques smaller fluffy brush to blend that all in together so there's no apparent lines. Alright guys, so this is one of my favorite parts. This is Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in medium, and I love this stuff. This stuff will not give you like a white cakey look, and if you have flash photos, this works better than my Ben Nye that I've used. I love this stuff. So this is just basically going to set the concealer and also brightens up my under eyes and the top of my cheekbone. Alright, so once I get done putting this on, I'm gonna let it sit for a little while I finish my contouring, and then eventually I'll brush it away, which y'all see later. Alright guys, so now it's time to do a very light contour, and this is my Sonia Kashuk brush that I'm going to use with Black Radiance pressed powder. And I just put this where my natural cheekbones lie. I only tap it in the container very lightly because it is a very pigmented product. Alright guys, so now it's time for some more bronzer, and this I got from Icing. And this really gives you a nice subtle glow because it has some shimmer qualities in it, and it has like pink and brown pigmentation. So I love this stuff, and it's cheap and affordable. Alright, and you cannot forget about the blush. So I use Este Lauder Pure Blush in Sunset, and this is a really pretty color, and that's what it looks like. This one's a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. You get a lot with it. Okay, so I have oily skin, so to keep my skin from oiling up throughout the day, I use the Double Matte Pressed Powder in Medium Deep from Estee Lauder. Not where I highlighted or anything like that, but just where underneath those contour and highlight colors, and then on my forehead where I kind of get oily and shiny. Alright, and yes, I am putting on a little bit more blush. This is from MAC. I love this stuff. I always get good results when I use it. So I'm just putting a little bit more blush onto my cheekbones. You can never have too much blush. Okay guys, so for the life of me, I could not do this on camera with the liner. So you skip that, and I also skipped the part where I put my eyeshadows on until just now. But I did use the Naked palette to do my eyeshadow look. And now I'm just going to define my eyebrows, which I also didn't get a lot on camera just because the car was so bumpy. But I'm using Espresso in MAC, and then I'm also going to brush out my eyebrows to make it look a lot more natural. Alright, now I'm going to highlight with Pixie by Petra's Ultimate Collection. I want to say this is volume number 2, but that's what I'm going to highlight with, and I love this palette. It's affordable. You can get this at Target if you're interested. And we can't forget about the lashes. So this is Mega Length by Wet n Wild. It's one of my favorites. It gives me longer lashes, definitely. So I'm doing the top, and I will show you guys the difference between the left and the right side. And then what y'all aren't going to see on camera is I also do the bottom. All right, now we are on to the lippies, and this was so difficult with the car moving. I had to clean this up a little bit, so forgive me if it's a little bit out of place in some places. But this is LA Girl, and I'll put the color down below. These are the results. Thanks guys for watching my first makeup tutorial, and if you guys are up for the challenge, then go ahead and do it. I'll see you guys in the next video.